Welcome back to another trail adventure with the rigs and crew of Kentucky Fried Trails 2024, an event organized by Tri State Overland to explore some of the many trails on the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. Today we set out to tackle the rocks, ruts, V-notches, and waterfalls of a segment of that byway. So hold on to those seatbelts and come along for the ride. The 16 rigs of our adventure crew had already successfully tackled the Brushy Forks section of the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway that morning. So a little after 1 o'clock we found ourselves here, at a local county park and the entrance to the next segment of the byway. We'd also stopped here to take time for lunch, socialize and get to know a little bit more about our fellow crew members, and also to enjoy the local bathrooms, though this is not the kind of sign that I typically want to see on my restroom. Thankfully, no snakes infiltrated our lunch that day, and we soon found ourselves back on that small paved road, headed into the forest. That pavement quickly turned to sand and rock. On that first section of trail, you'll find a mud hole or two, as well as several rocky declines to drive down. Most of the vehicles had no problem traversing this particular area. But of course there was that one guy who got turtled on a rock. We didn't get to see him there, but we sure got to hear them talk about it.
Am I good on the rail? Oh, I can't see that.
Or after possibly turtle.
Just go. Put the locker on. I don't have any wheels touching the ground, I don't think. Oh my, look at that. How much in the air was it? Like 3 inches?
Thankfully, he didn't stay turtled long, and we kept moving forward.
I forget Toyotas can't do that.
While filming at this spot, I was pretty much ignoring what was going on behind me.
Notch down here that some of y'all went through last year, you might want to take the left-hand side around, sliding down into it. If you get on this right side, you're going to have a big V-notch.
And so I assumed that all vehicles were taking the bypass. This intrepid Bronco, however, had other ideas. So as I watched this full-size truck approach, that Bronco snuck, without fuss or fanfare, down that deep and slippery V-notch, leaving evocative tire tracks behind. And although a single set of tire tracks is usually inconsequential, these particular tracks would lead to a contagious chain of events that would cause every other vehicle to resolutely confront the challenge of that formidable V-notch.
Oh, he went that way. Everybody else went left. Because this is a pretty wicked V-notch. Yeah, that's what everybody else... He is, but he's back for enough he can back up.
But even backing up that truck, he was still just a little too big to make the turn onto the bypass. And to make matters worse, he he got stuck in a place where he couldn't back up anymore without help. And once he got help to get out of that predicament, we all had to face the fact that he would have to go down the V-notch.
You're not getting nervous back here, are you? Is this fun? Come on. Nice job. Nice job.
I have to admit, I have no idea how many of the other rigs in front of that Bronco went down this particular V-notch. But after that full-size truck conquered it, everybody else wanted to drive it.
Passenger! You don't need that fender, it's okay. Passenger little, tiny, there you go. Straight down.
Nice. Oh, good. Sorry, I'm in the way. Okay. That's impressive.
No, that's tomorrow.
Show off.
Dog loving it.
And it wasn't just the Jeeps that took on the challenge either.
Hopefully it'll start climbing.
There it goes.
Doing it. Doing what I want to do. I'm not doing what I want to do.
Nice save.
Hold on. Let me get stationary.
Denny, wherever you are, I hope you don't mind that I left that in. But it really just goes to show the slickness of this track. Thankfully, the tires on our rigs, well, they seem to have a lot more traction than our shoes did.
Looking perfect. It's looking good. How much sticker than the Straight out. It's like your spotter knew what he was doing. He even did some gymnastics.
He did.
that side a little bit. Now straight. Passenger more, passenger more. Got to get that side to climb. Just a kitty whisker. Now start straightening out.
Oh, wow.
Go driver more. Driver more. Driver more. Now straighten it out. Keep it right there. Passenger a wee bit. And straight out.
Perfect. Nice line down.
Got a little three-wheel action there too.
Yep.
Now you're gonna give me a ride back down.
Okay.
Or Cody's just gonna say hell with it and go.
That's kind of what I was saying.
Go that way. Now straight. Straight. Back that way.
Oh, that's not good.
Wait.
You need a picture of that flag.
You absolutely do.
Nice.
Might as well just go a little driver.
No, that's not.
You
I'm
gotta
not
go.
really sure he meant to tell Cody to go driver.
There you
There
go.
he
Now
goes.
climb it.
Because this is a European 80s series Land Cruiser,
Right. Just keep it straight.
and it happens to be right-hand drive. But Cody made it through just fine, even
Keep
with
it.
our confusion as to what might be the driver's side.
Straight. That ass end's gonna slide. Go this way a little. Right there. Then keep it coming straight. There you go.
The trail after the V-Notch was peaceful and scenic as you drove through wooded copses, past spring wildflowers, and down gentle and beautiful waterfalls. And at this point, I need to tell you that one of the stills from this particular video caused quite a stir and discussion on Facebook of the propriety of driving down what appear to be creek beds. In this particular case, this is a public and open legal road to drive on. At some point in time, either this creek decided to follow the path of least resistance down this roadbed, or the locals decided that the creek path was the best place to establish a road. Some might suggest that you should create a bypass around beautiful places like this to preserve the watershed. But in this particular case, this hard rock roadbed was actually the best place to drive on, and any bypasses would have caused greater deterioration to the surrounding countryside. So just remember to use your common sense when you're driving in a beautiful place like this. Don't drive in that creek bed unless it's the charted path of the roadway. Don't stop in the middle of the watercourse for pictures or anything else. And make sure that your vehicle is in good working condition so you're not leaking fluids into the water.
Gosh, those Jeeps are crazy.
Trails like this one on the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway are often maintained by local off-road groups. So make sure to help them out by traveling gently through these areas and packing out more than you pack in, so that these trails can remain open for years to come. This trail has not been rated by any common off-road sites for difficulty, but Bill has suggested that he would estimate it at about a level 5, though if you tried to drive it in the other direction, it would be far more difficult. If you're fortunate enough to discover this segment of the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway, it primarily travels through the Daniel Boone National Forest. But as always, make sure you stay on the trail, because towards this end, there's a lot of private property. One of my biggest regrets on this trail was that we were so far back in the line I didn't get a lot of videos of the other rigs. But for all those rigs that I did get pictures of, the next 3 minutes and 40 seconds of this video are for you. Thanks for joining us at our drive down this beautiful segment of the Daniel Boone Backcountry Byway. And if you come back next time we're going to take 11 rigs down Walker Creek and through the Narrows. We hope to see you then, but in the meantime, go out and find your own adventure.